Anytime you're ready.
Hi, welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda. Today we have with us Sanoi.
Hey man, nice to be here.
So explain the name, because you just did.
Oh yeah, so everyone's like a lot of my friends have this epiphany. They come to me, well, I just figured out what your name means.
Right.
So it is when you record my name, someone saying my name and you play it backwards. It's
of course.
It's Sanoi. That's like that's one of those things when I started playing around with audio when I was younger.
Right.
And then you do that, and sounds funny, but that always stuck in my head. And I had this moment maybe like 5 years ago where I was like, you gotta get an artist name and don't make it sound pretentious. And that's the first, not the first thing, but I was like, that's so stupid.
Right, okay.
And people still are amazed about where it comes from. So
well, my question is, what were you doing when you were a kid playing your name backwards and fooling around with audio files and stuff?
My uncle, so I grew up with an uncle who was 1 year older than me.
Okay.
It was really awesome. He was a brother, basically.
Cool.
And he had a software on his computer called EJ Beat Maker or something. It's the most early 2000s music software ever. It looked like a video game. But he could put beats and all this kind of stuff in there, and we loved that. We made the best trance songs ever. And you could voice record into it as well. And I still think he has those. I gotta ask him for it.
Yeah.
And that's how we started. And then when I was like 13 or something, I went to my father and was like, Dad, I want to make more music. And he had Magic's music maker on his computer with it was like this thing that you get a lot of CDs.
Right.
And
what are these CDs you speak of?
Yeah, I don't know, or DVDs maybe. And I had lots of loops on it, so I started at his house playing around with it. And then I got my first computer, which is an old laptop with Fruity Loops.
Uh-huh. And
then from then on out, I just started making beats.
Right. So how technology driven is your music and how you make it?
It's a weird thing because I basically just make house music. If you break it down into a technical thing, 4 to the floor,
right,
house drums and stuff. But I like to make it sound that it's all very organic and real and like live instruments, and just give it a whole a tangible texture to the whole thing, because it's house music and makes you want to dance and gives you that feeling, but the sounds, everything is warm and nice and very textural. And
all right, and is that what the new album sounds like? See how segueing into the new album here, which is titled Echoes of Home.
Yes.
All right, so tell me a little bit about
every
album has a backstory.
We're looking for an album title, and we couldn't find one, and then I went on ChatGPT and asked, give me a cool album title, and I described what it was about, and then spat that out. I was like, that's great. Thank you, AI.
All right. So 20 years from, even 5 years from now, are you going to be out of a job and AI is just going to make your music for you? You sit home just collecting royalties, or what?
I hope not, but I would like it actually to help me make my job easier.
Right.
Take care of all the unfun parts of making music, mixing, mastering, all that kind of stuff. That would be nice.
Okay, so tell me overall about the album, and then we'll get specific about the song you're going to play.
The album is me trying to depart a little bit from my usual sound, which was a little bit more club-oriented and tailor-made for the dance floor, and just following a formula that works.
Right.
And when Loop approached me, if I wanted to do an album, I was like, yeah, actually I want to do an album, but I wanted to try to challenge myself and do things differently. And so I think I succeeded from what I wanted to do.
Yep.
Half.
So
it's half of what I wanted to do.
Well, you gotta
and half
leave
of
something for the next record, right?
Exactly. But it was a cool process. I was like, okay,
all right.
How can I do that? So it was like, go away, into a batch with a whole bunch of instruments and record things and just try to play as much real instruments as possible.
Can you play a lot of real instruments yourself?
Yeah, dabble.
Yeah.
I played drums a lot when I was younger, and guitar and bass and keys, and then the more you do computer stuff, the less you actually play a lot. So I probably, in my head, it's like in my head, I'm like still killing it, but I'm probably not.
You got a song called Silver that you're going to play.
Yeah,
Tell me, and it's on the new album.
it's
obviously.
on the new album.
Yep.
It's was written in collaboration with Ryan from a handsome boy band from Christchurch. They're called Beacon Bloom.
Okay.
They're awesome. They're in America right now on tour.
Oh,
and
cool.
They do electronic dance music, similar than a little bit more progressive maybe.
Okay.
But they're awesome songwriters. I like working with them. I've been working with them for quite a while now. And that song was created while Ryan was staying with me, and I go to work and I come home and he's like, man, I've written some stuff and I've moved some bits around in the software, and then I sit down and we work on it, and it was a cool collaborative process. The only track with vocals as well.
Cool. All right. So we're going to hear that in just a second. And what's happening? The record's out tomorrow as we're speaking today. What are your plans going forward, as they say? You don't say in the future anymore.
Oh no. So the plan is we will, make sure that everybody knows that the thing is out.
Yep.
Tomorrow, and then next week, Friday, we'll have a record release party at Lot 23, and
Okay.
I'll be playing live the whole album and some more tracks.
Cool.
And Dylan C and Ed Zuculo will be doing their synth DJ collaboration magic, which is awesome.
Nice one. All righty. Well, thanks for coming around and telling me all about it, and can't wait to hear the thing that you're going to do in a minute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
fire's burning, and the autumn of the world is showing its color. Here it comes. Here it comes. Still running through your head. Through your head, still running through your head.